My. Didn't think you'd be awake this late. Don't you know it's healthy if you get some sleep? Now that I look at it, you do look like quite the mess right now. Like you haven't slept in days since the trial. Shh. Silly thing. Don't you know that it's rude to talk when someone is in the middle of talking? You should really learn some manners, precious one. You've been crying, I can tell. Your eyes are red and puffy, and your lashes are still wet. Is it guilt? Fear? Or were you missing me? Sorry. I was just teasing you. Just trying to lighten the mood, because I know you must be feeling some negativity since you only got 2 days left. But lucky you, I don't believe in waste, especially not a waste of something so fascinating. Though I must ask, did you really think you could escape him? The king, my father? You're bold. It's quite impressive. But I guess you don't really know my father. He doesn't forgive. Definitely doesn't forget. I can't believe you thought you wouldn't be punished after that stunt of yours. And yet here I am, 2 nights before your end, visiting a traitor in chains. Tell me, when you ran, did you hesitate? Even once? Did you look back, wondering if someone would chase you? Or were you hoping someone would? I don't even think you ran because you feared death. I think you ran because you feared living under my father. Am I wrong? I knew it. So, it wasn't fear of the blade that made your legs move. It was the fear of a leash. How poetic. You know, I've always admired people like you. People who still fight when they know the war is lost. It's foolish, but beautiful. My father says traitors are like weeds. Such ugly things, meant to be torn from the soil before they corrupt the whole garden. But it is a real shame that he forgets some weeds grow into flowers too. Say, if things had been different, if you hadn't run, do you think we could have been allies? Friends? Or maybe something deeper? What do you think? Wouldn't you like that? Mock you? Oh, no, precious one. If I wanted to mock you, I'd do it from the throne, not from a pathetic dungeon floor. I came here because I wanted to see you. Because there's something about you that pulls at me, like a string wrapped around my ribs and tugged light with every breath. It's a really odd feeling, don't you think? And perhaps I have to tell you something that'll either shock you or make you relieved. Depends on how you take it. You see, I figured that the death penalty was way too harsh for a fragile thing like you. So, I tried to get my father to reconsider it over dinner yesterday. But of course, he's quite stubborn. So, it took me a whole bunch of effort to do so. It was a real pain. But apparently, talking wasn't enough. So, I had to take it into my own hands. You ever heard the stories where the protagonist is in love, but the parent doesn't support them? It'll make almost the whole story to convince them that his love is special. But what if that took a deep, dark turn? What if even throughout the story, the parent doesn't want to listen, doesn't want to believe, and will take that love forever? Then perhaps the story needs a different kind of ending. Because unlike in those tales, I don't wait for permission. Not anymore, at least. I told him about you, that you weren't a traitor, that you were just misunderstood, shackled before even being heard. But he laughed, said I was being weak, said you were just another weed choking the roots of the kingdom. So I let him drink, and watched as his lips turned pale, as his words slurred, as his breath caught. It's a real shame he couldn't tell that a glass of wine was filled with hemlock. He died calling my name. Isn't that poetic? A king brought down not by blade, but by his son's devotion to someone he condemned. And since he's dead now, it's only fair, since I'm next in line for the throne, that I take his place. So, I'm the heir now, my precious one. No longer the prince who begs, no longer the boy beneath the crown's shadow. Everyone will worship and bow now. And the very first thing I did as king was tear up your execution order. So you're now officially no longer set to die in 2 days. Isn't that just a miracle? Shh. Don't get ahead of yourself, precious one. I said I'd stop the execution. I didn't say you were free. You're still a prisoner, but now you belong to me. You're like a special kind of prisoner, because you are indeed special to me. You should be thanking me, honestly. I knew you still wanted to live. I know you didn't want to kneel before the block. So, I did you a favor and saved your life. I gave you a second chance. But make no mistake, I didn't do it out of mercy. Don't shrink from me now. You were brave enough to run from the king, weren't you? Why tremble at a prince offering you salvation? It's sort of offensive, precious one. Just curious. Would you like for me to free you? You would like that, wouldn't you? You would be so happy if I were to show you this. What do you think this unlocks? Your freedom? Or perhaps something more binding? You would like that, huh? You would just love to get out of those chains and dance around like a little child. But here's the twist. I could unlock it. I want to unlock it. But not so you can run. Oh no. I want to walk you out. On my arm, dressed properly, head down, everyone in the palace watching as I parade my precious little prisoner turned pet. You're not free. You will never be free. But you are mine, and that, sweet thing, is a fate far more permanent than any noose or guillotine. Shh. Don't spoil the moment with complaints. You should be grateful. Most people die forgotten, unloved. But you, you were chosen. I dreamed of this, you know that. When I watched you dragged into court, bloodied, stubborn, scared, I dreamed of chaining you to me. And now it's real. Now you're here, you're breathing, you're trembling just for me. You don't understand how lucky you are, precious one. Most people have to earn their place by my side. But you, all you had to do was run. Run, like the scared little bug that you are. And of course, if you do misbehave, if you do try to escape again, let's just say the guards already know not to bring you back next time. They would just drag your body back in pieces. But I know you won't do that to me, right? You wouldn't betray me again, would you? Besides, we're going to spend so much time together. You have your own quarters, velvet pillows, gold goblets, all the luxury of a beautifully gilded cage. And over time, you'll come to see that I'm not your captor. I'm your savior. Hey, I didn't say you could look away. Eyes on me. You really do need to practice your manners, my precious one. There we go. That's better. See? You're learning already. I knew you were clever. You know, it's actually quite funny how it all takes is a few broken bones, a few sleepless nights in the dark, and people who stop thinking of themselves as rebels. To make one obedient, soft, dependent. They stop running. They stop speaking unless spoken to. They start to love their cage. Of course, I'm not cruel, not like my father. I won't whip you or starve you, unless you misbehave, that is. Unless you forget your place. But you won't forget, will you, my precious one? I could have let you die. I should have, but I didn't. Because the moment I saw you in chains, I realized something. You don't belong to the world. You don't belong to fate. You belong to me, and only me. I'll rebuild the world for you. Make it quiet, safe, controlled. No more pain, no more betrayal. Just only me. Only my voice, my hands, my eyes watching you sleep every night. You'll never, ever be alone again. Don't fight it, little one. It's okay, because one day you'll cling to me the way you used to cling to your hope. Desperate, trembling, breathless. You belong to me now, and I don't share. Not with rebels, not with executioners, not with ghosts. I'll be back tomorrow, precious one. And when I return, I'll bring you new clothes, a new collar, your new name, a name only I will use. And if you're good, maybe I'll even let you walk outside the dungeon walls with me, on my arm, like a lover. My lover.